Alright, seatbelts are fastened. Fuel shutoff valve is on. Let's look at collective frictions coming off. Rudder brake is disengaged. Circuit breakers are all in. Carb heat is off. Mixture's full rich. Mixture guards installed. Landing lights off. Even though this is not an avionics switch, I will still turn the radio off. Clutch is disengaged. Altimeter. Set for field elevation. Governor switch is off. Well, I haven't been flown, so I'm going to give it 2. 1, 2. Roll into D10, verify closed. Alright. Okie doke. Strobe switches on. Clear! Clear!
I've become the Robinson Whisperer, apparently.
We need a Robinson Whisperer.
The R22 Whisperer.
44s don't need a Whisperer. Well, the
actually,
injected ones don't.
So actually, no. We had the starter go out. That's how I learned more about the starters, because we had the starter go out on 2 Bravo November.
Runway 28 left, clear for the option number 2, traffic insight, 3 Bravo Victor.
It got vapor locked.
Oh.
From being shut down too rapidly. I'm not the one that did that. Yeah. For the record, it wasn't my fault.
Approaching use, landing and departing runways 28. Hazardous weather advisories for California and coastal waters available on flight service frequencies. Use caution for increased wildlife activity and birds in the vicinity of Hayward Airport. Notices to airmen, use caution for multiple cranes in the vicinity of Hayward Airport. For further information, check NOTAMs. Runway 28 left, VASI out of service. Advise on initial contact, you have Quebec. Hayward Tower Information, Quebec 1950 Zulu, wind variable at 4, visibility 10, 1,800 scattered, temperature 17, dew point 11, altimeter 3005. Runway 28 left, RNAV GPS approach in use, landing and departing runways 28. Hazardous weather advisories for California and coastal waters available on flight
It's
service.
3005, I think.
Use caution for increased wildlife
so it's
activity
almost
and birds in the vicinity of Hayward.
No, 3005.
Notices to airmen. Use caution for multiple cranes in the vicinity of Hayward Airport. For further information, check NOTAMs. Runway 28 left, VASI out of service. Advise on initial contact, you have Quebec. Hayward Tower information, Quebec 1950 Zulu, wind variable at 4, visibility 10, 1,800 scattered.
Quebec. Check. And 1,002 and 1,000 good. On 1,002 and 1,000 good. Back to both. Check. RP rise and RPM decrease. Right clutch. Doors are closed and latch.
Waters available on flight service frequencies. Use caution for increased wildlife activity and birds in the vicinity of Hayward Airport. Notices to airmen. Use caution for multiple cranes in the vicinity of Hayward Airport. For further information, check NOTAMs. Runway 28 left, VASI out of service. Advise on initial contact, you have Quebec. Hayward Tower information, Quebec 1950 Zulu, wind variable at 4, visibility 10, 1,800 scattered, temperature 17, 2.11, altimeter 300.
17.
3 Papa Victor, runway 28 left, clear for the op.
0.26.
28 left, 3 Pop Victor.
23.5. Alright, 23.5, I'm under 15 inches. Frictions are coming off. Okay, governor is coming on. Alright, lower warning horn check. Okay. Alright, Quebec. 15. Actually, before I do that.
Cessna 05 November, following the Cessna head on the base, runway 28 left, clear for the option.
Copy inside, 28 left, clear for the option, 05 November.
Alright, lights out, top of the green, 3 in the green. 4 an hour fuel. RP, we're out of the yellow.
Hayward Tower, Aerostar 263 got Yankee, holding short of runway 28 left at Alpha 1.
Aerostar 363, heading to Hayward Tower, good afternoon. I've been told that you're looking for a more of a northeaster lead departure out of Hayward, is that so correct?
Oh yes sir, we're going out to Oscar Alpha Lima.
Alright, I'm at 22.
Las Vegas is our destination, so we'd like a downwind, left downwind departure to gain a little altitude, and then we'll head east once we get clear to
22.
Aerostar 35 Yankee, roger that. The left downwind will put you
Okay,
eastbound,
clear
so we
left
get you going in
right
that
down
direction. Stand by for traffic, we'll get you going behind the Cessna on final.
You'll go behind the Cessna or front?
Just go in front.
Aerostar 35
Alright, clear.
We're going 2-8 still.
Cessna 3 Papa Victor, continue for runway 28 left, traffic will be in position full length Aerostar.
Continue for 28 left, we'll be looking for the Aerostar 3 Pop Victor.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Well, it looks like we have some higher cloud coverage, so why don't we go work on some off airports, because those kind of, from what I've seen, kind of need the most work.
All right, sounds good.
Traffic left downwind is a Cessna. Runway 28 left, Alpha 1, line up and wait. Traffic will depart from the taxiway downfield.
Aerostar 3635 Yankee, line up and wait, runway 28 left, copy traffic, Aerostar 35 Yankee.
Hayward Tower, helicopter 4790 Hotel at Meridian, requesting right crosswind departure with Quebec.
Eagle 7, Cessna traffic just ahead, is remaining in the pattern, make right crosswind towards the 3 crosses. Taxiway Zulu, Abeam, Eagle, clear for takeoff.
Traffic aside, clear for right crosswind, Eagle 7.
Helicopter 4790 Hotel, Hayward Tower, stand by, traffic will be departing.
Is Eagle the helicopter?
Yeah, so that's Eagle 7, I think, and then the Eagle ramp. That's the Parks guys.
Yeah. So you're talking about these guys departing?
I think so.
Aerostar 35 Yankee, make a left downwind departure, begin that left turn at the departure, and please keep you clear of Yeltsin Class Charlie and remain below 1,000 until the highway. Runway 28 left, full length, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 28 left, full length, and left turn as soon as practical, stay clear of the airspace, north Aerostar 35 Yankee.
Cessna 35 Victor, base turn is approved, runway 28 left, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 28 left, 35 Victor.
Helicopter 4790 Sierra Hotel, you ready to go now?
Affirmative. 4790 Hotel.
Helicopter 90 Hotel, right crossing approved, below 1,500, use of 3 crosses, taxiway Zulu Beam Meridian, clear for takeoff.
Taxiway Zulu, Beam Meridian, clear for takeoff. Right crossing departure approved, remain under 1,500 until use of 3 crosses. Thank you. 4790 Hotel.
Cessna 05, November number 2, calling the Cessna head on the base.
All right, lights out, top of the green, 3 in the green, fuel car.
Number 2, runway 28 left, clear option, traffic inside 05 November.
Aerostar 35 Yankee, thank you for the turn there. There is a Boeing 737 about 2 west, direction east of you, descending at a 2,300 for Oakland, and caution wing turbulence.
Aerostar 35 Yankee, thank you, sir.
On that takeoff, you know why we had that little dip?
Yeah.
You know why we did it?
Why? Because I had too much cyclic?
Yeah.
Too much forward cyclic.
A little too aggressive.
Yeah. Right, clear left, center, and right.
Aerostar 16 approved.
Eagle 7,
Aerostar 35 Yankee, contact NorCal approach 125.35. Have a good flight.
2535, Aerostar 35 Yankee, thank you for your help today, good day.
Good day.
As long as you understand what made it happen, then I'm not going to harp on you for it.
Yeah, just more gentle.
Yeah.
Oh, slower. Well, yeah, just more gentle.
Yeah, you know. You know how to fix it. What would happen right now if we, what would you do if we lost our tail rotor effectiveness?
Tail rotor effectiveness?
Yeah. Or loss of tail rotor control. Thrust. There you go. Let me be more specific. Loss of tail rotor thrust.
Loss of tail rotor thrust.
Yeah.
Well, does it depend on what direction or no? Same.
No. What is the EP if I lose my tail root thrust?
I'm going to do auto rotation.
Okay. Anything else?
Kind of blank.
Okay. Does airspeed play anything to that? What if there's no place to land right now?
Oh. Well, if there was no place to land, I would keep the airspeed like 70 and then try to do it like a run on landing.
Okay. So you are going to enter an auto rotation, so make sure you study those EPs, right? So you are going to do an auto rotation. However, if there's no good place to land right now, then you're going to maintain forward airspeed at least 70 knots, right?
Yeah.
And then make sure that you enter an auto rotation before reducing your airspeed below 70 knots.
Oh, okay.
And the whole idea is that your stabilizer fin will help to
keep me straight.
Over 70, yeah, will keep you straight.
3 Papa Victor, runway 2 left, swift the option. 2 left, swift the option, 3 Papa Victor.
Everyone says lost internet connection. We don't have internet.
Yeah, over there it's on wireless.
Oh.
All right, so where are your winds coming from?
After 9 Sierra Hotel, crazy change approved.
Crazy change approved for 9 Sierra Hotel. Thank you. From behind me. I'd have to do like a 180 or something. All right, so what's my strategy for like where I should be going? Like thinking that okay, you could.
Well,
which would help me teach me how to pick my route.
Pick your route. So obviously we're coming to the off-airport environment. So you know the big thing that you have, especially when we're over hills like this, is your altitude, right? So pick a safe altitude to fly over the hills.
Right.
So that way you have as much time as possible. Pay attention to where all the wires are, right?
Good.
You know, if you got an engine out right here, where are you going to go?
Probably go down.
Left cross
Okay.
departure.
So just remember, if you go left, there's wires right there. There's power lines are right there.
Well, there's.
But you can go left.
Yeah.
And just remember that those are way over there. But there's also that huge field right down there.
Oh, yeah. But I still have to turn.
Yeah, you still got to turn, but look at how much altitude we have.
Oh, okay.
So at 2,000 feet, you could do a 360 in here and a slip. Or you hold it going way out, you know, all this other stuff like that. So it's like if we needed to go behind us to land, because remember the best spot still is back there behind us, right? So, okay, so you enter an auto rotation, go down toward this hill, start making your turn either direction, you know, and extend out.
Okay, so what about now?
So right about now, so you kind of got one of these hilltops, right, on the ridge line is kind of your best spot.
All right.
You know, you might be able to make it over here to one of these, but that's what, again, altitude's going to be your friend in this case. But also still, even now, it's like you still could turn around because that's all downhill, right? That's going to buy you time to go downhill.
All right. So I should still keep that spot in mind, like, oh, there was that good spot back there.
There is that good spot, and these hills are, what, 1,000 feet higher than what's down there?
Yeah.
Maybe, close to that. Now at this point, okay, cool, I've got my next spot. All this ridge line up here is real nice and flat.
All right, so I can go either like down here.
Yeah, all
right
along
here.
that entire ridge line. Obviously you got cows you got to be careful with, but
Yeah.
okay, let's go over here. And I want you to pick a spot to land us on. I'm going to let you pick it.
Cessna 05 November, change 2, runway 28 right. Runway 28 right, swift to the opposite, make right traffic.
Change to 28 right, right traffic, clear for the option, 05 November.
Malibu 6 Echo Papa, wind 2606, runway 28 left, Alpha 1, quick takeoff.
Bit left, Alpha 1, quick takeoff, 6 Echo Papa.
Cessna 35 Victor, traffic departing full length is a Malibu based in your discretion. Number 1, runway 28 left, switch down.
Okay, so let's say I pick the top of that right there.
Okay.
And then I've got these ridges coming up. Like then, what? Okay, there's nothing flat leading up to it.
No, but if you're high enough, you can get to something flat.
Okay, so it could mean, oh, I'm gonna maybe have to land down here. So.
Yeah, I'll turn left and I'll go down the road. That's all descending, right?
Yeah.
I'll go down that way. I'll have to land on the road. And then which spot are you talking about specifically? Right here?
On the top of the...
Okay. So then when I turn in, I would follow that ridge line, right? And then I would come in and come steep onto that ridge line because I have a couple of flat spots there.
Okay, I mean, so I'm gonna come right here.
Okay.
All right, so this is the winds coming from obstructions. I saw like a fence. Did I? No, not too much. We have obstructions. We have power.
So try to keep a consistent sized circle around your spot, right? Because we were in really close on that one. And then don't lose your spot. Did you do your power check?
I'm trying to do my power check now, but...
I just remember you need to level out to do it. It should be a stable descent.
NorCal, 6 go Papa.
Well, okay, so I shouldn't be turning while
Nope. Because you want to make sure everything's level, because your power is not accurate when you're way out there like that, right?
I'm trying to get...
So 50 knots, 500 feet per minute, right?
Do you want to go back over to the left now?
Pay attention to where you are. Okay, so we should have the power.
Cessna 05 November, roger, change 2, runway 28 left, number 2 following.
And so now, because we ended up way out here, your spot's over there, right?
Yeah, right, that's right.
Okay, so you lost your spot there for a second, so be careful. So you need to start descending, because otherwise you're going to lose that, right? You're not going to make that. So that's how you do it in two ovals, or in two laps. If you need to take three, take three. It's private. It's okay. But ideally, you're going to knock it out in 2.
Over the blast fence now.
All right, so lights out on the green.
So don't cut this too tight. Don't cut this too tight.
Oh, I see. I'm kind of tight.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right now,
Because now I'm going to have to do like an oval.
Well, oval's fine. On your final approach, you're doing an oval. Your high recon is going to be a circle, and then your low to final is going to be an oval. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So instead of doing high recon, low recon, and then, out to final, just do high and then low to final. And it's okay to start descending here as well, right?
55 Victor, ground point 4, see you in a minute.
So if you come around actually to that second, there's like 1 ridge, 2 ridge, 3 ridge, the one that has the thick bushes going up the side of it. That's a really nice spot to kind of follow up. Because you get a couple of flat spots on your way into your spot, right? But you do a steep down to that.
Clear to land, number 2.
I mean, like, just like go over the...
Yeah, so go ahead and start making your turn in.
Now.
Yep.
Stand by.
So I want you to think about right now, like keep flying to your spot, but I'm going to keep talking to you about if I have an engine failure now, turn off left. If I have an engine failure now, I can turn off left. If I have an engine failure now, I can go there or turn off left. If I have an engine failure now, I can go right there. I can still turn off left.
Lima Alpha, is that Meridian or APP?
If I have an engine failure now, I'm probably going to try to make it right here onto this spot. I still have enough altitude to actually probably turn and make it. If I have an engine failure now, I'm going to make it right there. Does that all make sense? Check your descent rate here. Check your descent rate. When you're off airport, you don't want to be riding the line like that.
Oh, right, no, 3.
Yeah.
Lower, so...
You want to be like 150.
Less. Okay. I guess I'm not really in
the Bobcat?
Oh, I don't know, but I'm not really in the wind either. Am I going to get stopped for that?
No, yeah, you're good here.
Okay.
Kind of curious what that was. Sorry, you're flying and pointing at cats. Okay. That's good. Let's go ahead and take off. How are you going to take off out of here?
Going out this way.
You're going to go over this?
I'm going to go down.
Where are you going to land?
Oh, I see it. That's
go that way.
Okay, let's go this way. I see what you're saying. Even though that was a valley, but why?
Yeah, there's no place to land
on. Yeah.
3 mile final, runway
It's a coyote
2
down
left,
there,
clear the option.
So like go this way, because if we have a, I could just land on the.
Yep. Watch your airspeed though. You want to climb out, right? Make sure you're climbing out.
Yeah, 08 Lima Alpha, stop your heading to your left on the downwind.
Let's go ahead and turn back.
Copy, all 8 Lima Alpha.
Okay, so like why go over all that green stuff when I can kind of go over a ridge?
Oh, as far as back there?
No, I mean just like now.
Oh, like right now? Well, we're high enough up right now.
Oh, okay.
If we had a power failure, we could go down there.
Oh, okay.
You know, you've got an opening. It's small. It's not a great opening.
Where are you talking about, like down there, or are you talking about here?
I'm talking about down there.
Oh.
Where that dirt patch is.
Yeah, okay.
That is pretty uneven. That looks pretty flat down there. All right, let's do another one.
Okay, so
I'll let you pick it.
So if I had a engine failure right now, I guess I can go that way, or I can go. That's sort of flat.
Yeah, don't go uphill.
Oh,
Go downhill.
so start looking down.
Yeah.
Okay, where would you be looking at right now?
Oh man, we could from here. We could probably make it down to those fields down there.
Oh, okay.
I would think. But you still got to turn into the wind. We could probably do it. I don't know. You want to try it? I was thinking back from that other spot, but
Oh.
I would have looped back around and put myself in the same spot.
Yeah, 08 Lima Alpha.
Oh,
Because from here, I wouldn't aim for over there. That's too far.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I think anywhere along here, I would come up the ridge.
Okay.
If I was gonna land there,
Yeah.
I would come up the ridge.
Okay. And how would you get yourself onto that ridge? Remember, you got to come from over here, right? Because you're doing your circle from 500 feet up. And this is kind of a shit spot, right? Like if I had an engine failure right here,
Yeah, so I
I
wouldn't
don't really have a lot of place to go.
That's not a good spot.
But we're not that high. But regardless, down that valley,
Yeah.
not a lot of good places to go. So what I'm trying to suggest and trying to get you to kind of think about is that you would be high and then, you know, extend out over that junk that you have to fly over, right? And then just do a steep approach down toward the road, and then you could do a normal approach. You know, because normally we want to do as normal of approach as possible, right?
Yeah.
Because power, we want to, you know, conserve the power.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down right there.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. Winds, west, not too many obstacles, trees. Maybe I should would you pick a wider radius than I've got right now? Maybe, huh?
Yeah, considering where you want it.
Okay, so I'm pretty high. I would say I'm more than 500 feet. No, I think I'm around 5. Lights out, top of the crane, train.
Hayward Tower, Skyhawk 732, top of Victor is back, holding short 28 left edge, Zulu, request takeoff and left post traffic.
Cessna 733, Papa Victor, Hayward Tower, make left close traffic, runway 28 left of 0, cleared for takeoff.
Yeah, this is a good circumference, right?
Yeah. I have enough power.
And this gives you plenty to check out my path in, my path out, right? I can look and see everything. I can see if there's a fence out there. I can look to see if there's power lines, you know, and then again, we're just reconfirming everything.
05 November, runway 28 left, clear for the option.
Runway 28 left, clear for the option, 05 November.
And you're going to that one on the left or this one right here?
I'm gonna go to this one right here.
Oh, on the Pinnacle?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, did you want me to do like?
No, I just was making sure that I understand where you want to go. So,
Okay, so I'm gonna come in along the ridge because I can always go down to that spot down below there.
okay. So how you're setting yourself up right now for that ridge?
So
You're talking about following this little ridge right here, right?
on the way in.
So right now you're real close to it, right?
Yeah.
So in order to kind of get to that, you're going to have to...
So I should have gone a little further out.
You should have gone way further out, yeah.
Because now
you're going to lose your spot. If you can see it, great.
Well, I haven't lost it, but it's...
Okay, so then start descending.
But it's like...
Don't get too low here. Oh, turn in. So at this point, there's no difference between being right over that ridge and right here. But now you're doing a steep approach down to it.
Cessna 3 Papa Victor, runway 28 left, clear for the option.
28 left, clear for the option.
This is pretty vertical descent.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you go around? A little too steep.
Too steep.
Or you could have just moved it up there.
Well, I was just too...
Or you could have moved it over there. Originally, I thought you meant right there.
Oh, no, because I could have descended more.
Yeah, so that could have been a pretty nice normal approach.
So I should really go like way out.
Verify November number 2 following the Cessna left base, runway 28 left, clear for the option.
Number 2, runway 28 left, clear for the option. Traffic inside 05 November.
I'm steep now.
Put a trim there. Okay, so if your engine fails, what are your options?
Go that way.
Go that way, okay. You ended up kind of a little too steep here again.
Too steep again.
Okay.
What's my problem?
So let's go around.
Is it because I'm higher than I think I am?
It's, you know, the depth perception out here is different, you know, because everything around you is different levels, right?
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is I want you to do a nice big oval, and I want you to follow the ridge line. And I want you to start making a descent along the ridge line, like you're doing just do a normal approach. And then come to your, when I say ridge line, I mean over the road. And then come to your spot, and then you can follow that ridge line and kind of do a steep approach from there. You know, kind of
I think I'm higher. I think I'm higher than I think I am.
Well, you definitely are.
Because
But what I'm saying is come out further. Don't lose your spot.
Yeah, I got it.
Cessna 3 Papa Victor, outside Echo, ground point 4.
And just a gentle banking turn here so you see your spot the entire time so you don't lose it. Okay? And 50 knots, you don't have to be going fast. Hey, don't turn all the way in yet. Okay, and so now you can start descending. So you got a beautiful view of your spot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so start descending, bring that turn and follow this ridge line along the road.
Oh.
And just do a normal approach angle toward your spot, and then just follow the road. You know, don't get too normal or too shallow. And so now we're going to take this all the way to that ridge up there,
Okay.
and then turn left. So it's almost like you're setting up to land over there, but then you're going to end up, you know, stay a little high so that way you can go steep into there, right? So don't get too low. You just don't want to give yourself bailout, so get over this. And then now turn, and you're going to do a kind of a mellow, steep. Don't get too slow here. Don't get too slow. Just, you want to stay over that though, because right here, I'm over here. And so now I'm just doing a steep approach right there. Get low though. And then you can make sure you're turned in the wind, whichever direction it's coming from. So see, with off airport, it doesn't have to be a perfect straight line.
Okay.
Not at all.
Like, the path is more important.
Yep.
Than the straight line.
Yep. What are you going to do in case
Fine.
everything fails?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do a max performance out of here. So why don't you get down low?
Only 28 left, clearly option.
Push that car heat down. We got plenty of power here, so you're good. So get down nice and low. Don't touch the ground.
All right, so 23.5.
Yep. And then let's go ahead and start. We just got to clear our obstacles, which basically is just that hill in front of us. 40 knot attitude. Watch your power. There you go. Cleared our obstacle. Good.
Okay, so I would go along here, because if I fail, I got this road.
Yep.
To land on.
Would like to land for the avenue.
17 Echo Lima, return to left base, runway straight left.
Left base, runway 28, 9 Echo Lima.
So how's a confined area different? It's just that I have to worry about because I've got like hills on either side. Then,
Yeah. Why don't you put me down there in the confined area? Kind of where that T is.
Okay. All right, so I got those trees right. All right, lights out, top of the green, 3 in the green, fuel.
Cessna 05 November, extend cross and all clear.
Remember, try to get in the habit of talking through everything, your whole checklist.
Okay. Okay, the wind's still coming from the west. And to check my power. I'm going too fast.
Cessna 9 Echo Lima, runway 28 left, clear to the option, then make left close traffic.
I have enough power.
28 left close
Okay,
traffic.
the path, I'm gonna just kind of come up the road in case I have forced landing.
Cessna 05 November, downwind approved as you were low traffic.
Engine problem right now, I'm going to go for the road.
Cessna 800.
Starting down with 05 November. Hayward Tower, Skyhawk 733, Papa Victor, home short 28 left Zulu, left closed traffic. We'll be looking for a short approach if we can get in before Delta Fox is released.
Cessna 733, Papa Victor, Hayward Tower, roger. Have your request stand by for arriving traffic.
Left short 28 left Zulu, 3 Papa Victor.
No, okay, so I got all this stuff in front of me. Can I do, should I do, cut the oval short?
No.
Or just,
you're plenty high.
Oh, okay.
Plenty high. And from here, you could probably make it down there if you needed to.
Cessna 05 November, traffic topologist off your left, left base to final, Cessna 600.
Bird.
Traffic inside 05 November.
05 November, number 2, follow traffic, runway 28 left, clear to the options.
Number 2, runway 28 left, clear for the option, 05 November.
Watch your trim. As you're looking at your spot, I want you to pay attention to all the options for landing down below us.
Okay, so like maybe don't, like, we go over to the side here a little bit. There's a fence there.
Yeah.
I have to watch out for.
I just want you to look at the level of terrain.
Right. This is still sloped, but I think I'm better off than that, where that path was.
I mean, over there you can do it, you just have to be very precise,
But I have
which
to
is
be
okay.
right on the path.
But don't get below your spot.
Oh. You wanted it at the T.
So all of this, pretty damn sloped.
Well, okay, so what happens? Can I land on this? That's bad. It's gonna be bad.
Could be.
You would have gone over there.
Oh, I'll show you.
All right, well, anyway, I missed the spot because I was going for shorter.
There, your spot's up there.
Okay, but now I got this huge...
That's okay. What kind of, you're in a confined area, right? What kind of takeoff you need to do?
do a max performance takeoff.
Okay. So, let's clear these trees. You know where the wind's coming from, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, I got your car beat this time, so you don't sink down. Because normally we'll be on the ground, so get as close to the ground as you can.
3 Papa Victor, make left close traffic. They left for Zulu, clear for takeoff. 1 Cessna remaining.
Close, close, close. You're still like 2 feet off the ground. There you go. Okay, so max performance takeoff. Gotta clear those trees.
30 Delta Fox, hold please.
Don't overpull. 40 knot attitude. There you go. Boom. Real life max performance.
That was a little
real
scary.
obstacle. Okay?
Yeah.
So, the other option getting out of there, I got flight controls.
You have a control.
I'll show you a couple things here. The other option you have to get out of there would be
Back up.
well, you'd have to turn around. You can
Yeah,
climb.
so you
You can
turn
climb the hill.
You
You can climb this hill. Okay, I showed you how to do that, right?
Runway 28 right, number 1, runway 28
What do
right.
you mean,
clear
hover
beyond,
up the
going
hill?
right.
Yeah, hover up the hill. Did I show you how to do that?
No, go ahead.
I'll show you. Okay, so the route that I would have taken, as opposed to coming up this,
Yeah.
because just from looking at it, looking at all the terrain, it's
There's
like,
like
ooh,
trees and...
there's trees and none of it looks flat.
Yeah, okay.
So the option that I would have probably come in on
Oh, you would have come across
is
here?
follow this, yeah.
Because this is all better.
So basically one of
Oh,
the
and then
things,
you would have come in steep?
Yeah, well, I would have come in,
come in over the top.
come and follow this ridge.
Yeah.
Got this really nice ridge right here.
Right.
I can do a normal approach. And I can also...
Or would you just like hover down?
Look at my... I can do my... my check.
733 Papa Victor. I heard the control were changed there. This will probably be our last one. We'd like a short approach if it doesn't interfere with Delta Fox's release.
And Cessna 3 Papa Victor probably won't be able to approve that, but for now, continue the downwind.
Roger, we'll 3 Papa Victor. Thanks.
Okay, so we're gonna... So the descent. But look at my descent rate. I'm going pretty steep here.
Yeah.
But
So
look
you
at
gotta
my
really
descent
slow
rate.
it down.
Oh yeah, way slow.
Because once you're slow, so just
Exactly.
worry about the vertical.
So walking up,
730 Delta Fox.
come over here. You're basically gonna take this.
Oh, because you're sort of in ground effect.
You're still in ground effect.
Well, this is kind of cool.
Look at my power. 23.5 inches. I'm not confident I can clear that, but I can walk up this hill like this.
Maintain visual
And now I'm free and clear.
Runway 28 left, clear for the option.
Runway 28 left, clear for the option.
Hey, you got flight controls.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, I have
Cessna 3
control.
You got
Papa Victor, traffic departing, full length is asked when they will report that traffic in sight.
Traffic in sight, 3 Papa Victor.
3 Papa Victor, caution wake turbulence for departing asset, maintain visual separation. You're number 2, following a Cessna.
Alright, so
Base to final, runway 28 left, clear for the option.
I guess I would go down there. Have an interfailure, I can go down there, or I can go, well, I go down there.
yeah, because that's
flatter.
That's definitely not flat.
I'm flat.
Let's pick another spot. Because I want to do, I just want to do an exercise with you. I'll tell you what, I got flight controls again.
Okay, you have control.
I got them. We'll keep it up your side. And let's see. If I were to pick right there, what would be your path in?
Oh, you mean right there, like at the top of the ridge?
It's right there on the
Or
yeah.
over there?
Yeah. What would be, it's kind of only one path in, really.
Well, I would go this way, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Kilo Hayward Tower, hold for release.
Okay, 780, Kilo holding.
Yeah, there is only one, because this is the only path in.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm going to be over that.
The only safe path, yeah. Okay, let's see what I can find here.
Delta Foxtrot, contact departure, have a good flight too.
What I'm trying to think about right now, what I'm trying to do is I want to find a spot and I want you to tell me all the different paths that you see to the spot.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Let's go on the other side of the hill, maybe.
Hayward Tower.
Yeah.
Because we've already been here.
Runway 28 right, like taxi back for left close.
Cessna 9er Echo Lima, contact ground point 4.
Find something new.
You didn't have the hills like this in Idaho?
Oh, we did.
Oh, you did?
Yep. Yeah, the only thing over there, though, is that the hills are very consistent looking. They all look the damn same. It was very, not
great.
uniform, but almost kind of uniform. So, like, if you lost your spot, you're like, good luck, unless there was like a, you know, a water drop or something on it.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's cows there.
let's say right here on these rocks. See this little pile of rocks?
Yeah.
All right, so I want to land there.
I would come in
So-
from that ridge.
Well, I want you to show me tell me how many different paths into that you see.
Oh. Okay.
Like, obviously there's 360 degrees, but there's kind of only a couple of like legitimate paths, and there's only going to be maybe one or two good paths.
From into the wind.
Papa Victor for possible IFR.
Well, remember, you don't need to enter into the wind. You don't need to approach into the wind. You need to land into the wind.
Right, clear to land.
Okay, so I can come up here, and then I can kind of turn into it. I could come in
Helicopter 75 Tango
from the other end
retiring on frequency.
and then come into it. I could come in across.
75 Tango Victor.
Oh, that's not good. There's a really
wide downwind.
deep thing there.
Traffic
That's
turning
not good.
inside of you will be
There,
a Cessna.
I'd come in though. I'd probably come in over here where the path is.
Right traffic,
And then kind of
wide
hang a turn.
Right traffic to outside, we have Romeo.
We can do this path, of course.
Cessna 05 November traffic.
Of course, there's cows right
your
there.
right hand side, helicopter 1000, flying at wide downwind.
Okay, well, traffic inside 05 November.
I don't think you'd really want to come up this way because that'd be sort of downwind.
But it is an option though, right?
But it's an option. I mean, you can come
And
up.
that's an option.
You can come up these ridges. I mean, you can come up this way. I mean, you can come up downwind.
So what I'm saying is, right now, I just want you to see all the options.
Okay.
Don't tell me which one's the best right now. I just want to make sure that you're seeing all the different options.
Oh, okay.
Because what I was kind of observing before is it seemed like you'd see one option and like that was it. And you're like, yep, that's the way I'm going. As opposed to being able to see all the different options.
Okay,
No.
that's one.
Then, once you can see all the different options, then you can decide which one looks the safest to you.
Runway 2.
Oh, okay.
For all your bailout points and all that
I
good
see what
stuff.
you're saying. Oh, yeah, let's pick another spot.
05 November. Continue for runway 28 left. I'll call your base for departure.
I'll call my base for 28 left, 05 November.
Cessna 3 Papa Victor.
I mean, pretty much I'm going to always want to try to come along some ridge. Like if you said way over there, I'd say, okay, I'm going to have to come across that ridge or down this ridge. If you wanted me up in that, on that spot up there.
Okay.
Helicopter 5 Tango Victor, Roger. Do you still have
Let's go look at that one.
traffic inside ahead to your right?
So I would come along this ridge. There's some cows over there. But I would come up. I would probably come up this ridge, or I could come down that ridge.
Downwind for now for faster traffic on
I think this ridge is better than that ridge.
November, change to runway
Because there's a little
28
feel,
right.
a
You're
little
gonna be number
more.
one, runway
There's
2
really
right.
no
Clear for
great
the
flat
option.
spot,
Make very close
but
traffic.
that's not really good.
And remember, it all depends on altitude, right?
Clear for the option on the go right traffic 05 November.
Cessna 05 November.
So if I just said, oh, okay, well, I got to go into the wind, I'm going to do a steep approach to that. I know there's not really a great anything. Obviously, I'm not going to come at it from that way because I don't want to do a steep approach to the side of a hill.
There's a fence there. That's not great.
So let's spin around this again so you can see it.
Holding short, runway 28 right, ready for closed transit right.
Zero Alpha Kilo, contact bar traffic at flight.
Okay, order departure, 780 Alpha Kilo.
Cessna 9er Echo Lima, stand by for arriving traffic.
So we're trying to go right there, so
Victor traffic ahead to,
I think that,
Wait, where are we going? Where would you?
it was right here,
Like right here?
right there on the top.
All right.
Okay, so if it's right there off your shoulder right now,
Yeah.
coming off your shoulder,
Helicopter 75 Tango Victor, Roger, continue.
So how do we get there?
Continuing downwind, Tango Victor.
Hayward Tower, it's Falcon 145.
Well, this is not good.
yeah, so this is not good. So we don't want to come in over this, because remember, we never want to go at the side of a hill either,
Yeah.
right?
I can come
Especially
along
if you're coming
this
low.
ridge.
Yeah. So I think this ridge might actually be the best ridge to go over.
Yeah, I think I would come along this ridge and end up over there.
But there is also that ridge.
And I can come along this ridge
traffic
and end up there.
Because we got to think like, okay, so I'm coming in there, I'm coming in pretty high over all this stuff. So if I have an engine failure, where am I going to go? I've got that road that's exposed, right? That road along that ridge is pretty much exposed the whole way, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what about over here? What if I decide to go this way? Let's see what our options are.
Helicopter 75 Tango.
And this is where during your high recon, that's why it's good to kind of go out big, right? So you can see all your options. Where are my bailouts? What's my best spot? Okay, if I come up this ridge,
Cleared land, I was getting stepped on.
I got cows. Biggie.
Okay, we would not choose this one because there's cows.
Well, let's assume there's no cows.
Yeah, if there were no cows.
Or, I mean, it's just a path. It doesn't really matter if the cows are there. But if we have the land, we wouldn't want to do that. Okay, so I can't bail out to the right. There's nothing to bail out to.
No.
I can bail out to the left. If I bail out to the left, what's down there? There's not really a lot down there. There's houses, there's a parking lot right there. Not really, yeah, there's not a whole lot of options necessarily. Because when I'm coming up this, my power fails now, where am I going? I gotta go down right there. So ultimately, I think that's your best route. And we would get that from, of course, we come to our spot here. And we're going to do our circle around it, 500 feet. Obviously, we're low right now.
How high do you think we are right now over the smoke? Couple hundred.
250.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe 300.
Victor, taxiway Alpha, beam hangar 3, clear wind.
Alright, we have engines go down that way.
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
Go down to that spot right there.
Gonna do your best.
Or try to, anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, I think if we were to come out and come along, you kind of start from over there and turn in and just follow this ridge line.
Yeah.
You have exposed road almost all the way. The part where it's not exposed, you have that hilltop right there.
Yeah.
And then you're coming in here. And
it's a little bit that you got this.
Yeah, you got that right there. But of course, there's nothing gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
Right? And then you're able to come in here and come in steep on your approach, which you're a pinnacle, so you're gonna come in steep anyways, right?
Echo Lima, make right close traffic, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Right close traffic.
So then you're able to get to your spot.
Right.
And then your spot out would be that way. Kind of follow this, get over the fence, go along it, right?
Turn traffic on a
or you can follow this if you want.
For taxiway Alpha is a helicopter 600 feet.
So, yeah, if you're coming out here, and I guess, yeah, if you're at 500 feet, which if we get 500 feet AGL, and you had a power outage, and that could be a reason to go out that far.
Oh.
Because all of a sudden it's like, oh shoot, I gotta get an auto.
I mean, like go along the ridge.
And you're gonna come down here. You're gonna be like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And that's your only flat spot, right?
Yeah.
Ridge line, but oh, you got flight controls.
Okay.
You got them. Cool.
Helicopter 75.
All right.
Alpha beam hangar 3, clear land.
How you feeling? You want to do one more, or you want to head back in?
We can do one more.
Okay.
14008, make right cross on departure below 1,500 till east of 3 crosses, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Right, clear for takeoff. We'll stay on.
Have we been here before?
I don't think we have.
Cessna 05 November, base turn approved, number 1, runway 28 right, clear for the option.
Make sure there's no cows that over around. There's a bunch of cows there. They kind of scatter around there. Go over there.
Right around here.
Yeah, right on the top of this hill right here.
Okay. Alright, so there's no cows.
Cessna 9er Echo Lima, number 2, following
Winds
Cessna
from
right
that
base,
way.
runway 28 right, clear for the option.
Obstacles.
Clear for the option, 28 right, traffic.
Pretty good. Alright, have enough power.
Typically, your power check you only have to do once.
Oh, okay.
But just make sure you're stable. 500 feet per minute descent rate, 50 knots. Watch your trim.
Cessna 14008, traffic at your 12 o'clock, about 4 miles, is a helicopter orbiting 1,400, contact NorCal, have a good flight.
We'll look for the traffic and contact NorCal 14008.
You know, the problem is, when I do the power check, I lose my spot.
Well, do it in a better spot. You can also do it on the way out. You know, when you're above the hills, you know that you'll, check your power. When they start saying, all right, I want you to land me on that spot. Be like, this spot, make sure you describe the spot, right? So you know exactly where you're going. You should be like, all right, I'm gonna do a quick power check.
Cessna 05 November, would you like to go back to 2A left or remain on the right?
We'd like to go back to 2A left.
Cessna 05 November, roger, make left close traffic for runway 28 left.
Left traffic for 2A left, 05 November.
Here's a perfect spot to do your power check.
November, number 1.
Number 1 runway 2A left, clear upset 05 November.
Hey, so why would you have chosen in the grass instead of in the road?
Would you like to stay on the right or 2A left?
Oh, why did
Stay on the right
I?
for a while, 2A left.
I don't know, is that wide enough?
Yeah. But also remember, clarify the spot that you are asked to land on, okay? Because I wanted you to land up on the hill up there.
Oh.
Okay. So make sure when you're DPE, let's go ahead and get moving because we're pulling a lot of power. Make sure you clarify that with your DPE. So there's no confusion, because otherwise you're going to be like, you landed in the wrong spot. Right?
Cessna 9er Echo Lima, number 1, runway 28 right, clear for the option.
It's okay to ask a bunch of questions to clarify. Just look for markers. You mean on the top of the knoll right there, the tallest one? There's two knolls there, and it's the tallest of the two knolls?
Yeah.
Not by the road, right? Or over by the road? No, not by the road, over, Ask those questions.
Wait a minute, let me see where you were pointing to. Okay, so I should say, you mean where the roads meet, or then you would have said no.
Correct.
You would have said, I want you right here.
Yeah, right on the highest little part. So it's kind of like from the road, come over to the right, the highest little peak right there.
Okay. Okay, so I could do the power check while I'm going from the high to the low.
Yeah, but you just got to make sure you level to do it.
Oh, you have to be level.
Yeah. Stable. Everything has to be stable.
It's on top of the green, 3 in the green fuel.
Cessna 05 November, runway 28 left, cleared for the option.
28 left, clear for the option, 05 November.
See, I would have come in a little bit steeper than this because right now we're still at a slope. Right?
I mean, I'm on the slope.
Right now, if we had a power failure right there, we're going into a slope. So we would want to come in a little bit steeper than that, so that way if we had a power failure, we could make it onto this ridge. And that's the one that I wanted to land on.
Oh, that's the one. I still missed it.
Lima runway 28 right, cleared for the option.
No, go ahead, stay on that.
28 right, clear for the option.
It still failed. You gave me 2 chances.
Gave you 2 chances.
And I still failed.
All right, let's go ahead and head back.
All right.
3000 scattered. Temperature 18, dew point 12. Altimeter 3002. RNAV GPS, runways 28 left, approaching Muse, landing and departing runways 28. Notice airmen, runway 28 left, Bassi, out of service. Obstruction, tower light out of service, 1.5 nautical miles west-southwest of the airport, 205 feet AGL. Use caution for cranes in the vicinity of Hayward Airport. Check items for more information.
Where should I be flying? Because like right now, like there's not too many good places.
Vicinity of
No.
Hayward Airport.
Engine failed. Should I be going over the...
Hazardous weather information for California and
altitude's your friend, right?
Yeah, okay, just go up more.
Yep.
Advise on initial contact, you have Romeo. Hayward Tower information, Romeo, 2100 Zulu, wind 270 at 6, visibility 10, sky condition 3000 scattered, temperature 18, dew point 12, altimeter 3002. RNAV GPS, runway 28 left, approaching Muse, landing and departing runways 28.
Hayward Tower, helicopter 4790 Hotel, 5 miles to the east at 1,800, inbound for Meridian.
Helicopter 4790 Hotel, Hayward Tower, roger, enter right base, taxiway, Zulu, report to beam Cal State.
Report to beam Cal State, we have Romeo. 4790 Hotel, thank you.
Hayward Tower, copy 7, has that prior aircraft in sight, will fall behind, inbound for landing with Romeo.
Eagle 7, Hayward Tower, roger. You can enter right base as well for taxiway Zulu, beam the Eagle ramp. They'll be landing at Meridian.
Roger, Eagle.
Why don't you go pick up that airspeed? Where's he at?
Eagle?
Yeah. Eagle's always trying to catch us riding dirty. Ever since that guy landed off airport.
Eagle 7, keep your bases wide for traffic in the north pattern, Cessna for 28 right.
Roger, right, wide base, Eagle 7.
I feel like ever since he landed off airport that we're getting watched.
Traffic approaching Cal State is right base
Like a
for
hawk.
taxiway Zulu, 2 helicopters, runway 28 right, clear for the option.
Watch the traffic, clear for the option 28 right, 9 right limit.
Helicopter 990 Hotel, did you copy my last?
Reporting Cal State.
Wide base.
What?
Wide base.
What do you mean wide?
Helicopter 990 Hotel, Roger, keep your base wide. There's traffic in the north pattern. Approach and right down and for 28 right to Cessna, taxiway Zulu, beam meridian, clear to land.
Taxiway Zulu, beam meridian, clear to land. Keeping the base wide. 4790, thank you.
You can just go toward, to stay on this side of 92.
Maintain visual separation from that traffic to side of you, taxiway Zulu, beam eagle ramp, clear to land.
She said there's Cessna traffic, so just wide base is just basically stay outside of 92. Because they turn base at 92.
05 November, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 05 November.
So you can kind of head that way.
Do you see the traffic?
No. You can probably start turning in now, though. There you go, just straight in from here.
Do the planes stay under 1,000 until east of until clear of 92 also, or is it just helicopters?
I think it's the planes too.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's everybody.
And Tower 9, if there's a chance to move over to 28 left, we'd like to take it.
Niner Echo Lima, Roger, change to runway 28 left. Runway 28 left, cleared for the option, then make left close traffic.
28 left.
You want to do an auto to Meridian?
Left close traffic.
Oh.
Niner Echo Lima, there's traffic
Right.
about 1 mile.
No, you don't have to. I'm asking if you want to.
Taxiway Zulu, beam,
Good
eagle
idea.
ramp, helicopter.
Okay, Roger, we'll look at the traffic.
Carpeet's pulled.
Hayward Tower, 24-1 Hotel Tango, ready for departure 28 left, with a T-70 overhead.
24-1 Hotel Tango, Hayward Tower, Roger, stand by.
all right. Auto rotation in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, non-direct limit to helicopter in sight.
Niner Echo Lima, Roger.
Flare too high.
You pulled up on the collective, which gave us that lift. Okay, let's go and take a line. So sometimes raising that collective,
I pulled before I flared, but then I pulled too much.
you pulled in the flare, which caused us to lift.
Oh, okay.
Which your RPMs were low enough that you didn't really need to do that.
Okay.
That's a crazy looking plane. The second time I've seen one like that here.
Which one?
This plane that's
Oh,
spun
the
up.
Pilatus.
Yeah. Is that what that is?
Yeah. Or
Reminds me of a catfish. Nice.
Morning 1 Hotel Tango. Traffic in the upwind is remaining in the south pattern Cessna. You can make a left 270 departure. Cross overhead, midfield, ladder below 1,000. Runway 28 left at Alpha cleared for takeoff.
28 left at Alpha cleared for takeoff. 270 overhead approved, outer below 1,000 feet from 1 Hotel Tango.
All right. How'd that feel? How's that feeling?
Which one, the off airport?
Yeah, just like, do you feel that was? Did you feel like you learned something from that? You took away? Did that help with me taking controls and then just letting you kind of just observe everything? And
I think it's helpful just to, like, at this point, like, just see how you're thinking. Like, what am I supposed to be thinking?
Right.
Well, what are you thinking? I just want to say, well, what are you thinking? I mean, what are you thinking as the helicopter pilot? What are you looking at? Because I need to develop. I need to develop that.
Right, and that's why I took the flight controls and, hey, look at all the different paths, identify every single one first, and then decide which one's the safest.
Yeah.
And you were on the right track. We're getting there. So I just figured, having you just focus on that is going to let you, and then also when you're going through, going to let you focus on being able to see those things, and then we'll add back, okay, fly the helicopter now. Do the same thing.
I think that's helpful, and then I feel I need this. We're going to need to do the same thing when it comes to, okay, engine failure. Where are you going? Because that's what I want to work at that.
Okay, all right.
That's why I'm asking. Okay, where are we going to go?
Gotcha.
If the engine fails.
Gotcha.
That's like, I'm trying to.
And that should be in that
trying
scan.
to pick your brain.
Well, that should be in your scan all the time, right? Because you're always scanning 10 degrees, but you're not just scanning out here, you're also scanning down here. So like when you're looking at your instrument panel, that should be your scan down so that you're always paying attention to, what are my spots available to me? And what can I realistically make it to, right?
Lima Alpha is ready to go 28 left.
And again, the higher you are, especially over junk terrain, the higher you are, the better, because it gives you more of an opportunity to get away from that terrain, right? That's why when you do a pinnacle landing, they say to do airspeed over altitude. Because if you're landing up here on a pinnacle, and this is all junk and mountain and jagged and stuff like that, if I'm here, I want to get the heck away from that, so I want to go and get away, right? I've got the altitude, just get away from it.
I got the first one that,
Whereas if we're in confined, we want altitude over airspeed, right? So.
I just acknowledged the
Runway 28,
got it?
It was cool though to give you the experience of actually using a max performance to clear a real obstacle, right?
That's scary, actually.
But cool, right?
Yeah, but it's like, am I gonna make that?
This stuff works. Works. Hit it just fine.
I mean, well, okay. I mean, obviously, I'm assuming you know that I'm gonna clear it, but
I was pretty darn confident that you were gonna clear it.
Yeah. Well, what if you? Are you gonna clear it?
There comes a certain point where you have to recognize because there's a point of no return, right?
Yeah.
So there's a certain point where you're just like, yeah, I'm going to make this, or no, I'm not going to make this.
Yeah.
And so once you pass that
point.
But
the bailout would be, okay, I got to turn.
I got to turn, yeah. But in that case, in that situation that we were in right there, it's like, you got to make it. So that's why it has to be done properly. You're pulling that max power, you're pushing forward. And you hadn't even gotten to that 40 knot attitude yet. You got to about a 30 knot attitude. But I knew distance-wise because we were going to make that.